Sir. Video.
Name and badge number, sir.
Downfall.
Name and badge number, sir. I guess he needed privacy. He doesn't have an office. We pay a lot of money for them to have offices and stuff.
You can't go on people's properties. Anytime you pass a public sidewalk and it's somebody's private property, that is trespassing, right?
Welcome back to ID Refusal Rights, where cameras roll, rights are tested, and power gets checked. In this episode, we're heading first to South Fulton, Georgia, where an everyday request for a police report turns into an uncomfortable standoff over ID, privacy, and public accountability. Then we travel to Galveston, Texas, where late-night encounters escalate and one man refuses to back down in the face of what he calls targeted harassment. These officers didn't just ask for ID, they demanded control. Thanks to ELJJ and OCHU 1981, we have raw, unfiltered footage exposing the real tension between law enforcement and our constitutional rights. Make sure to subscribe to their channels, links in the description, and let them know ID Refusal Rights sent you. Tell them we stand for the Constitution. We stand with you. You're about to witness moments that will raise questions, drop jaws, and teach lessons. Let's get into it.
So you have a seat.
I don't have to sit.
You want help, right?
Yeah, but you telling me I have to sit?
Yes, if you have a seat, she'll be right with you.
Yeah, but I don't have to sit, do I?
Okay, so can you please step away from the window, please?
You're trying to make me sit down. Come on, man. You can go ahead. I think they ask you to sign up and something like that. It's not requireable, but you can if you want to. They had these currents for privacy earlier. They had it almost closed down. It's not obligatory to sign in, you know that? And put your personal information in there. Okay. You see mine, how I just did mine? Yeah. Just gotta, keep him in check, man. He tried to come out here and try to intimidate me with his handcuffs. You seen that? Come on, man. That's a petty shit I'm trying to record right there. Hey, sir, can I have your name and badge number, sir? You want a failure to identify? Okay. Yeah, wait, this is where you can come and get your police report.
So that means they're not taking no more people? Or?
I don't know, ma'am. He just closed the window. I guess he needed privacy. He doesn't have an office. We pay a lot of money for them to have offices and stuff. So that's why I'm recording.
Is it that?
And this is where you come and get police reports. It's a very small area. They got all kinds of sheets and forms you can fill out and request.
Can you please give us permission to close the report, please?
Yeah, what?
I need to sign this so we can give you the report. Thank you.
All right.
Did you sign this?
I'm just next. Are you ready for me?
What are you here for?
I'm here for,
I'm sorry, sir. Could you just take this form so I can speak for the next person?
All right, yeah. Do you mind if I give his badge number and name, please?
I'm going to speak with you in a minute.
Yeah, he didn't want to respond, actually, so I'm going to give him anyways before I get out of here. I'm going to fill out this form and get a police report. I don't think I'm going to sign it. Just put the date on here, 5/20/24. Form,
Jeremy, you go get my
police,
bag out the car.
report, accident, signature, ooh, email, Julio, price, arrest, Gmail. 678 890 You can figure out the rest. You're police, right?
I have.
They're the police, right? Yeah, look, you see my signature? Oh, sorry, that doesn't go there.
So where it says from, I need you to print your name. Choose an option.
Where it says form?
Where it says from, right here. So you're going to print your name, your signature, and choose an option for me, please. And also your telephone number. Because when I take the payment, I'm gonna need this information to put into the system. Okay?
So you charge for police reports?
Yes.
Oh yeah? Okay.
It's $5, no cash.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't think that's lawful either. They charge you for something that's supposed to be. Yeah.
Without my permission.
Oh, really? You know we're in public space, right? Does he got anything to say? He want to come out here and he could talk to me. He want to come out here and stop me from recording. The camera's all over the place. Ain't it? Yeah, come on out here, man. I'm not scared of you. Come on out here. This is just a little.
Is it this man in Fulton, Cal?
Hey, sir, can I have your name and badge number now? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's how I'm doing too.
I don't think he'll sign anything right here for 1 second. Should be a sheet right here. Okay, 1 second. Anybody here for fingerprint, background check, anything like that?
I do have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I was in an accident over the weekend, and my handgun, they told me I could pick it up.
Oh, we don't hold property here. It's gonna be a property evidence. I can give you the information for that. This is not a place that we hold evidence or guns and
It's
whatnot.
not evidence, it was a handgun.
Or whatever, we don't hold it here. We have to see the information, we go get it.
It's a real hassle to get stuff with like police reports and stuff like that. Like to get your property back. It's always a big hassle.
You said what?
Yeah, incident report. No. Police report.
I
signed
can.
it on the system over here.
That's my signature.
Okay. Can you choose an option for me, please?
An option?
Yes.
Oh.
I signed it over here, so
This
I
one
need to.
doesn't work.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
okay. That could have been gone already. Where's the seat? Is it this?
Right here. No, this one. Thank you.
Which reaction was subject to this one? Oh yeah? So I just asked him for his name and his badge number. He didn't identify himself.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. You might want to tell him to identify himself next time.
What was the issue, sir?
There's no issue. When I ask, you
What did I
answer.
ask you to do?
When I ask, you
What
answer.
did I ask you to do? First and
You
foremost,
can't you can't ask me to do anything. I'm in a public area. We can step outside and have a talk. We can step outside. We're creating a commotion. I don't want to. There you go, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
103 radio.
Can I have your name and your badge number, sir?
My name is Sergeant Pierre. It's right here.
See that?
It's 33.
Name and badge number, sir.
So
What was the issue?
Name and badge number,
I
sir.
will give it to you.
Before anything, name and badge number,
What's the
sir.
issue, sir?
I'm Pierre Radio.
Name and badge number, sir.
Down for,
Name and badge number,
What's the
sir.
issue, sir?
Butler Road Precinct. So,
You want to talk to your man right
citizen
here?
complaint. All right. I'm Sergeant Pierre.
I
What's
just
your name,
keep
sir?
asking him his name and badge number. He's
What's
still
your name?
asking me. Don't answer any questions.
I'm sorry?
I don't answer any questions.
You don't?
No.
Okay, you may leave off the property, sir.
I'm
Please
free.
leave off the property.
Am I free to stay? Am I free to go?
What do you need?
Am I free to go?
What do you need?
Am I free to go?
What do you need?
Am I free to go?
What do you need?
How can I help you?
I'm doing my business here.
This intense exchange captures the essence of Terry v. Ohio, 1968, and Heibel v. 6th Judicial District Court, 2004. In Georgia, unless police have reasonable suspicion of a crime, they cannot demand ID. The citizen asserting, "Am I free to go?" invokes the Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable detention.
It's not a
I'm
loader.
conducting my business.
But I'm asking you information. You said step outside so I can talk to you. And I asked
I'm
you, what is
conducting
your
my
name?
business, sir. This is a public building.
Okay, what is your name? How can I help you in the precinct, sir?
I'm doing my
How can I help
business,
you?
sir.
Now, supervisor's on scene. I'm asking you, how may I help you, sir?
I'm requesting forms.
Services, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you requested service. You asked me to step outside. How may I help you?
No, I didn't ask you to step outside.
Can we
He was
step outside?
creating a commotion inside,
Well,
asking me questions. Yes.
Okay.
Inside of
What
a.
seems to be the issue?
So he came to pick up a report.
Okay.
She spoke with him.
Okay.
She said, took his information. She said, "Sir, can you take a seat and I'll get back with you?" I'm sitting right there in the window doing the report. He's looking around. And I said, "Can I help you, sir?" He said, "No." I said, "Well, can you please have a seat and step away from the window and put in there sensitive information?" Looking at the screen. So he's like, "It's in public."
If you thought that was tense, wait until you see what happens in Texas, where a man living out of his car refuses to give ID despite repeated late-night visits from police. Is it public safety or targeted harassment?
So, I'm out political canvassing, right? Okay. I'm over here looking for my next house. Okay. And these two dudes come up with their dog and tell me, "What's in your backpack?" Okay. And I said, what do you mean, what's in my backpack? Okay. Well, I thought I was getting robbed, dude.
I understand. I'm just saying.
And then,
not robbing. How you doing?
Not bad. You're right.
Are you his boss? Yes. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the only concern is, man, look, some people just called in, right? They said that you were going up door to door, like checking door handles and stuff, okay?
Well, I'm not checking. I am going door to door.
We are.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys know you walk in politically canvassing the area. That's absolutely something you're allowed to do, okay? Some of those people just called in, right, because they're concerned, because they thought you were like jingling door handles, and they're worried and they're concerned because there's been some break-ins in the area recently.
They did not come up and demand I open anything. Come up with two dogs threatening me. Like, that is not okay, dude.
That's not okay. That's definitely not okay. And I think I can understand both sides of what's happening here.
I can understand them too, but when I told them I'm politically canvassing,
they're not you guys. You know what I mean? They're not the cops.
So here's the deal, okay? So you got to remember, right? You're not in any kind of attire showing that you're politically canvassing, or you're in a video game T-shirt, some headphones, some sunglasses, and a backpack and ball shorts, right? So
that's not illegal.
No, it's not. I'm just explaining to you, right? People might perceive what you're doing, right, is illegal, like hawk prowling, right? That is a law and it is a violation. You can't go on people's properties. Anytime you pass a public sidewalk and it's somebody's private property, that is trespassing, right? That's people's concern right now.
If I were to remain,
our job is to figure out what's going on, right? All we need to know is your name, what you're putting. If you have anything to say, hey, I'm politically canvassing, cool. That way we can go back to them and tell them the gentleman is just politically canvassing. He showed us. We have sufficient, information to say, you know what, that's all he's doing. But in the interest of justice and for public, right, that's their request, and that's why we're doing our due diligence.
Well,
okay.
I mean, respectfully, I know my rights. I will read. They can request all they want, but to alleviate their concern, my name is Ron, and I work for.
Okay.
Am I being detained?
Right now, yes, for trespassing, because you're on people's properties. So if you want to go down that road, we just need your name, date of birth, and we'll check you, make sure you're not a wanted person, and be done and over with.
I'm so sorry. Where was he at? Where he was trespassing? I'm so sorry.
He was at people's doors that he was knocking. That's when you cross somebody's threshold to their property line, right? That is trespassing. When you're not on a public
enter or remain unlawfully. I never entered or remained unlawfully.
Hold on, Ron. Calm down.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm just trying to understand.
Sure.
We're going and knocking on people's doors.
No, I understand that. Yeah.
So, I'm sorry. So we're not allowed to knock.
First Amendment right.
Ron, calm down.
I'm sorry.
We're not allowed to walk onto to someone's door and knock on your door.
Correct, because it's their private property. So so like right now we're on a public side. Like where he's standing is technically private property. Somebody maintains that lawn, somebody cares for that lawn. This building probably, chances are, is who owns that, right? right? However, most people aren't going to call in and say, hey, you're trespassing, right? But because of the nature and how everything went down, right, and their confrontation, their disturbance, whatever it is that they got into, I wasn't there, right? You know I wasn't there. It was you and them, right?
Well, how are you going to convince a jury?
Right? So the allegation right now, right, is that, right? Very simple. All we do is verify who you are, ensure that all you're doing is canvassing.
I have a Fourth Amendment protection.
Right? Okay, if you'd like to go down that road, we can go down and we'll take you to jail for trespassing, if that's the road you want to go down. I'm trying to prevent that, alleviate all that, by just verifying who you are. Very simple.
I committed no crime.
When you're trespassing, that is a crime.
No, if anybody ever told me to leave their property, I left, and that wasn't today.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You still can't just trespass on people's properties. It's private property. If you don't own it, it's owned by somebody else, right? Like the grass you're standing on. If somebody called and said, hey, that guy's trespassing, I want to trespass,
so
I have
then,
to identify you and issue you a warning, and then
a picture is sufficient.
Okay? What was that?
A picture is sufficient for a warning. You can take my picture and say you did.
That's not sufficient. We need a name and date of birth because we have to issue you a formal trespass warning.
So under threat of arrest, if I do not give you my name,
okay.
So if I do not give you my name, will you?
Because now you're
that you'll arrest me.
You're trespassing, and you don't give us your information. Now it's obstruction.
If I do not give you my name, you'll arrest me.
Listen, we don't want to go down that road.
I know, but I'm just asking you.
I am being as reasonable with you as I can be, okay?
And I want to comply.
Listen, okay.
I want to comply, but
private property, okay? The city of Billings, right, requires we identify the person to issue them a warning, saying, "Hey, sir, you've been warned. Please do not trespass."
And the Supreme Court has ruled that a picture is sufficient.
Ron, I need you to hold on for a second. This
Yeah.
is my program organizer.
Okay,
Would you mind just talking
yes.
to her for a second?
No problem.
I want legal representation.
Hello, this is Officer Diaz. Who am I speaking with? Good. I'm doing well. We're just out here because there was reports of some kind of hot prowling going on where, what's your name?
But they're false reports.
My name is...
Thank you.
We work
What's
for... Ron, he works with me.
Ryan. So
Ron.
I guess Brian?
Ron.
I guess Ron was doing some political canvassing.
Yes, that's what we do.
And they were knocking on doors and so forth, which they're allowed to do, right?
No crime.
When you trespass on somebody's private property, it's trespassing. So most people aren't going to call in that you came to solicit and do all that stuff, right? At the end of the day, like I explained all that, that's all we're trying to do. And I'm just trying to...
When the officer instructs the man to leave, he pushes back, asking the key legal question: did the property owner make that request? Under U.S. trespass law, police cannot enforce trespass without a clear complaint or authorization from the owner. Police cannot fabricate power of attorney over private property.
I give up my rights. He just said I haven't committed any crime. I have no obligation to identify.
Look, real quick, it's Ron, right?
But if he's going to threaten me with arrest, then I will sue them for a violation.
So, really quickly, Ron, let me just clear this up really quickly, okay?
Somebody maintains the grass.
Billings City Code has a thing just called prowling.
That's fine. I just need to know, if I do not give my name, will you arrest me?
If Ron is
Okay, thank you.
I don't know what company you work for.
Am I free to go now?
Not right now, right? Because Billings City
So what reasonable articulable suspicion do you have that I... Trespassing is when you enter and remain unlawfully. Nothing about me knocking on their door was unlawful.
I appreciate you explaining the trespassing, okay? That's really helpful. Thank you. Okay? Like I said, I'm talking about the situation is Billings City Code, okay? That has to do with prowling. You kind of already explained to me why you're here. You're politically...
And I have my boss. So there we go. Political canvassing. This is my First Amendment right. I am exercising my First Amendment right.
So, like, as part of like that Billings City Code requiring, because of that, we just need to identify.
Can you get me that Billings City Code?
Would you like me to show it to you?
Yeah.
I don't want a person identify him, be done with it, and send him on his way.
You can even read it if you would like.
Being difficult and not wanting to give his name. So that's kind of where we're at.
Oh, I'm a law-abiding individual practicing my First Amendment right, though.
Absolutely. Right,
so,
part of the
absolutely.
People came and they described it, right? They described it as you were coming in and you were like making...
But that's why you do due diligence and you come and get the second side of the story and you find out that my boss is here and I'm exercising my First Amendment right. So now, so what crime have I committed?
Because I'm trying to complete and make sure, right? Like, obviously, yeah.
What does my name have to do with any of that?
Verify it, right? For us to be able to
and that's what we want to leave it
verify
as, very simple.
And confirm,
just be like, hey,
right? That you are here and what you're doing is politically...
I just told you, do you have any reason to believe that is not why I am here? Other than what those people... Exactly. If you don't know, how are you going to convince a jury?
Because here's the thing, man, is we don't necessarily know for sure yet.
Ron, we are not trying to antagonize these guys. They're trying to do their jobs. Someone
I'll
call the
pass the
police.
phone
Like if
over
you
to
would have
Ron
called the
so you
police
can have
in
a
your
conversation.
area and tell them it's the same thing. They're going to come and check it out. That what they said to you is not
She's
okay,
gonna
but
talk to
trying
you
to
afterwards.
figure out the
She'll also talk to you.
situation. We've got to try to stay calm for them. They're trying to not arrest you. They're trying to
Literally,
trying to
that's
get
all
to the
we're
bottom
trying
of
to do.
who we are so that they can just
I believe
let
in my
them
rights.
know.
That's why I'm out politically canvassing, exercising my First Amendment right. And I've just asked, am I going to be arrested if I do not give my name? He said no. What's your answer?
Okay, so
Since you know that I'm politically canvassing
here's
and
the
not
deal,
doing that code.
here's the deal, okay? Since you're being less than forthcoming and there's bigger problems that are plaguing our city in the interest of justice and the safety of the community, we're not going to waste our time with you anymore, okay?
I want to go home.
But
Thank
the
you.
reality is, okay,
Thank you.
had we had more time and all this stuff, we'd be having a different conversation.
Okay.
Fact of the matter is, if it's not your property, okay, it's private property. Understood? Where you're standing right now is private property. Just because you have public access to it doesn't allow you to set up a house, a tent, whatever, right? Now you're on a public sidewalk. That is what you're allowed to use, okay? For future reference, if somebody tells you to get off or you get in a verbal altercation, you are in the wrong because you're on their property, just walk away.
Oh, I
That's
always
simple,
left property.
okay?
I was on the sidewalk when they came up to
Understand
me.
that people have Montana's enhanced rights to privacy state, right? They have an enhanced right to privacy, meaning they do not expect you or want you on their property. If they have signs that say no trespassing, no soliciting, whatever, great. Some people don't. Some people can't afford it, right? The expectation is that's their private property, right? If it's not a public sidewalk, it's their problem. That's simple, okay? So if somebody just says, hey, I know you've been cooperative and not an issue, I'm sure you understand, you're more level-headed and understanding than he is, but fact of the matter is maybe you can articulate it to him in a better manner when he's a little more calm.
We understand. I do
Go from
apologize
there.
about that, and
No, it's all right.
We like I said, we were unaware of that extended privacy policy here in Montana. So I do apologize about that. And we'll make sure that doesn't.
No big
happen.
deal.
We'll
Like
try to
I
stay
said,
away
you know,
from
we
this
were just
area.
trying to identify who it is in case there's a repeat offense or a repeat incident. We have the person identified. We can let them know he's not a murder suspect. He's not hot prowling. He's not a wanted person. We just try to reassure the public so that they are less likely to want to press charges against them. Right now, I don't know if they're gonna want to press charges. Right. Because I'm going to go back and be like, I don't know who he is. He said his name is Ron. Actually, he didn't even say that. His friend said that, right? That's the fact of the matter, right? And it is what it is. They're desire suppressing charges. At some point, if we find them, we'll identify him and take him to jail. It is what it is, right? He opens himself up to that by not identifying himself in a very simple manner. That's it.
What's your name, officer?
Officer Diaz, badge 812.
And you?
Brian, sir, 814.
Thank you.
So maybe you can talk to him, have a conversation with him, figure out how to teach him to de-escalate and not have
So sorry about
altercations
that,
with people.
and
So
thank you guys for your help.
yeah, of course.
We'll get
Take
out
care.
of your
Be
hair.
safe. Enjoy your canvassing of political stuff.
Thank you.
Two cities, two encounters, one powerful truth. You don't have to give ID when the law doesn't require it. Whether it's inside a police station or parked alone on a street corner, your rights don't disappear just because a badge shows up. This is more than content, it's knowledge, it's courage, it's ID refusal rights, where civil liberty is your strongest defense. If you've ever been wrongly pressured to show your ID, share your story in the comments. And if you never want to be caught off guard again, subscribe now. Like the video, drop a comment, and stand your ground with the law on your side. Because in this country, freedom isn't asked for, it's exercised.